Microsoft spent over $300 million to promote Windows 95, which was more than any other software launch at the time. The famous Windows 95 startup sound was composed by Brian Eno, who is a well-known musician and producer. Windows 95 was the first version of Windows to include the Start menu, which has become a signature feature of the operating system. Microsoft initially planned to call Windows 95 Chicago, but changed the name to Windows 95 just a few months before its release. Windows 95 introduced the concept of plug-and-play hardware, which made it easier to install and use new hardware devices. The iconic Windows 95 desktop wallpaper, known as Bliss, was actually a photograph taken in Sonoma County, California. Windows 95 was the first version of Windows to include built-in support for long file names, which allowed file names to be longer than 8 characters. Microsoft released a companion product called Microsoft Plus for Windows 95, which included additional features and utilities such as a screensaver and a game called Hover. Windows 95 was also the first version of Windows to include the Internet Explorer web browser, which would go on to become the dominant web browser in the 1990s. Windows 95 was released on August 24, 1995, and sold over 1 million copies in its first 4 days, making it one of the most successful software launches in history at the time.